Hi everyone, my name is Michelle Collins, and welcome to my angel card reading. Actually, this week I'm going to be doing an angel card reading for the week of May 28th, and I'm also going to be adding in a little bit of education with this because that's kind of what I do. And I'm a life coach, a hypnotherapist, I'm a holistic wellness practitioner. So I'm also a Reiki master. And a therapeutic touch practitioner, and I'm working on my ordination for a non-denominational minister as well, because I believe that the root for a lot of our issues, I believe in the mind-body spirit connection very deeply, but I believe that a lot of our those three areas specifically kind of mirror each other in our lives. And so you can't just look at one area, it's a lot of everything. So I tend to focus more on connecting with and working with people that I can give them guidance around the spiritual aspects of their life and how it's reflecting in their physical world or in their mental world or in their emotional world, so that they can piece everything together and become a complete being. Um, but I educate a lot in what I do in my practice, and I'm also an angel card practitioner. I do readings, angel communications. I do classes, online and in person, and I'm an intuitive, and I've always worked with people, teaching them how to get connected with their gifts and develop them. So I really wanted to kind of focus more this week. I've been being guided to share that knowledge with other people more and more through these videos. So as we go this week, I'm going to kind of walk through the steps that I would normally take to do a reading. And there's no right or wrong way for this. Everybody's individual, and every time you do something, it might vary a little bit. You don't have to have a specific routine for it unless you feel comfortable doing that. So basically, I have different crystals. I find it's very important, especially for myself, to um, connect different energies, to connect different elements in whatever I do. So I have the different colors present for what I'm looking to bring into the reading, what I'm looking to get out of the reading as well, depending on what it is. So I have some mostly chakra colors here for root, sacral, throat, you know, different, your third eye, crown chakra, basically all the chakras. So that way there's a full, complete connection in all the messages that'll be received. So I have my favorite incense going, one of my favorite incenses going, and to kind of set the mood. And then, I've already staged the cards. I've already cleansed them with the light prior to this. I use white light, and I ask my angels and guides. So I set up my altar-like setting. This is my sacred space that I've developed, and I have my angels present. My little angel buddy here, and actually, I usually light white candles or whatever color. I mean, the colors, I just prefer white. But depending on what I'm doing, I may use a different color to bring that frequency into whatever session I'm doing, whether it be healing or releasing or whatever it is. Or if you just want a specific focus for an intention for a session, it depends on what you're doing, really. But I'm going to use white. I've chosen to use white for this. So we have everything set up where I've been intuitively guided to place it. And the crystals have been sitting here, putting their energy, infusing their energy into the space as well as the cards. And I sit and I just sit in silence. I take a few deep cleansing breaths to move my energy around, to clear out whatever's lingering, any anxious energy from the day or anything that needs to be released. And as I'm doing the breathing, I'm focusing my intentions on asking my angels, my guides, my spiritual helpers. I call them my spiritual buddies, and or my spiritual helpers, and they come in And I asked them to come in and be present for the session so that I can be a clear channel for any messages that have to come through for the week of May 28th. General energies for the week. Guide me to the cards, guide the messages to come through me so that I may be a clear channel to send these energies and these messages out into the world to create positive change with a loving focus. I thank all my spiritual beings. I'm so grateful for your ever presence, for your support and your guidance on this and everything that I do. Okay. So just whatever it is for you. That's not scripted. It's just whatever comes through. I've been doing this a long time, and I just let things flow. And the more you release the need to control through scripts or whatever, you have envisioned for yourself, you can definitely feel that you're much more guided as you go. Working with spirit in whatever way you do it, whether it's a verbal healing, a written healing, energetic healing, or massage, hands-on healing, something. No matter what mode it comes through, it's a much easier flow when you work in partnership with them. Just allow things to happen. So I'm very much guided to these cards. These are my Spirit of the Wheel cards. Boy, my cards are all flipped upside down here. That's funny. Well, maybe that was, yep, they're there. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so as I shuffle the cards, since this is a general reading, I'm just going to be mindful of what comes up and where I need to put it. Sometimes it's just in listening and sensing, feeling where they want you to place it that makes all the difference in the world too. It makes the messages more audible, more easier for you to understand. So, because I may feel like I need to put a card on my left side, and that left or right may signify something in the energy patterns that are coming through, and whatever other cards may or may not come out, or messages, just messages in general. Being on the right side could have something to do with the energies, but I won't know more about it until I get deeper into the reading itself. But as we go, it's just good to be mindful of where you're being guided to put them down. It can matter. Okay. Okay. So as I ask, if there's any more messages from these cards that have to come through, I hear one more left. A lot of my gifts are clairaudience, clairsentience, clairvoyance. Actually, we got two cards that came out there. Offering assistance, meditation, and patience came out with breakthrough, inner vision, and truth. So it's clarity and strength, with your spirit path of the west and spirit path of the east. So we're going to put those here. That's where they fell, and that's where I want to leave them. And I'm feeling like that's it. And so the first two that came out, the first one that came out was the North card. It's called Wabus. Sorry. And it is the spiritual connection, completion, and wisdom. And the second one was purity, spirit path of the north. So we're getting a lot of paths, directional paths here. Inner child, innocence, freedom. Now this could mean just expressing your inner child as you're going along your path, just trying to find that freedom that you're looking for. And a lot of path cards. I'm feeling like it's a directional energy this week, and I'm seeing a lot of family. There's horses. I'm sensing a lot of family here. Let me take a look at these cards. Offering assistance, mediation, patience, breakthrough, inner vision, and truth. So this to me feels like I'm feeling a pull. Hold please for 1 second. I keep hearing betwixt and between. So betwixt and between, I feel like it's a directional as far as a thought. I keep feeling thought, air, light. That's what I'm feeling. And I'm feeling like it's a career choice. So there might be some changes coming up in careers for some people. And so they want you to be clear. That's why I heard meditation the first time. Okay. Breakthrough, inner vision, truth. So as you're sitting in meditation or just sitting in silence, sometimes people have some struggles around meditating, but just try to, it doesn't necessarily have to be a half hour long thing. It can be 5 or 10 minutes just taking a walk outside. And sometimes that can give you enough clarity so that you can allow for your thoughts to kind of go off to the side so you can hear spirit more clearly and completely. But I feel like there's a lot of indecision around paths, career paths this week for some people. And so they want you to be patient with the process, not so much yourself, but just being patient with the process of what's going on around you and let it work itself out. I'm feeling like as I'm doing that, I feel like there's walls that are up that are kind of, it's almost like a squishy wall. So there's some disturbance there that's keeping you from moving forward, but eventually you'll be able to go through it. It's not solid. I feel like it's just almost like a preventative measure. Like let everything work itself out, let the dam break, let the energy flow, and that will be removed so that you can move forward. But they ask that you have patience with the process around you. Calm yourself, give yourself the clarity that you need, and then that truth and that vision will come through for you with the answers that you're looking for as far as the career choice that you want to make. I keep feeling like I keep seeing somebody like in an office job and just feeling like they want to take the shirt and tie off, like that type of energy, like I'm done with this, like there's some real inner turmoil, inner confusion going on about what path you should be on, could be on, but you're not for some people. And I feel like if you just allow those energies to move and just be in them, be present in them, and from almost like a standoffish point so that you can watch what's going around, and then again that'll bring more clarity about what's going on around you, because some of the times if you're right in something, right in the face, you can't see it. You're blinded by your emotions come up and everything around. You can't see very clear. So you want to have the distance, and that'll give you more clarity. And nature is very important. They keep saying over and over. So just take even just 15 minutes, 10 minutes, go outside, go for a walk, get a breath of fresh air, just go around the block or something and just try to release those things. Don't think about anything. Just remove yourself from work and any thoughts of work so that you can allow for the truth to come through. And that'll be for some of you. And that east-west, I keep hearing that's where the paths comes in, that career path that I was just talking about. I hear that east-west, I keep hearing holistics, holistics, holistics. So for some of you, it's going to be that suit and tie issue again. I'm in the wrong profession. I want something more pure, more wholesome, so back to nature, shamanic, I keep hearing over and over. So, and these are shamanic cards. So that's a big part of the energy here. But I'm definitely hearing that there's a lot of people are going to be feeling that. And that's where the freedom comes in also. That's another path card. That's the spirit path of the north. And so that's about purity, inner child, innocence, and freedom. That's that family. So for some of you, those family ties may be coming in with guilt. I'm hearing guilt of leaving the profession that takes care of you, takes care of your family, that meets all your needs financially. And so a lot of the fears are coming up that maybe if you were to take off that suit and tie and say, I'm done with this job, and I just say suit and tie as because that's what I'm seeing, but that just means there's this professional, you know, this professional air, like the career path where and that could be anything, but this is just how it's being represented to me. It could be, it could be any form of profession, but that's just the way they're showing it to me. So there's this almost like guilt around that. You've got this really good office space, you've got this really good career, you've got this really good job that pays for everything, all you need, but you're not feeling complete, you're not feeling whole, you feel like there's something missing, there's something more that you want to do, more than just a hobby. But you feel like if you were to leave this, your world will be shook up and everything will change for you. Well, it very well might, but maybe that's something that you need to consider. So maybe taking steps towards that, taking steps towards that will give you the freedom to feel how it feels for you and connect, because maybe what I'm hearing for a lot of you is that at this time in your life that you're looking for that freedom, you're looking for that permission to move into something that's more spiritually balanced for you, that's more in alignment with your soul, with your purpose. So you're not at a point in your life now where you just want to make the money, pay the bills, and do those things. You want to live more in connection, in community with yourself and with others and with spirit. Oh, this is the purity card with the innocence and the inner child and freedom is the spirit path of the north. The other card was, and they're both family cards. And the north card is the next card, and it's spiritual connection. So that's exactly what they're saying, completion wisdom. So you will definitely be able to experience the connection. So give yourself permission. This is what I'm hearing. Give yourself permission to at least start experiencing the type of work that you're looking to do so that you can make the deeper spiritual connections to yourself, to source, to creator, to God, and then you'll find your spiritual community. And as you're doing that, you'll build your spiritual family. You'll build your spiritual family up, and it will help to strengthen you and give you the wisdom and the freedom to live spiritually connected, which is where you're at right now. And I think this is going to be for the vast majority of people. And this energy is very, very strong to me. So if you would do this, and it's going to be on different levels for everybody. I'm not saying quit your jobs and go out and do these things. If you can, and you're up for that, then go for it. But if you can't, be smart, be financially smart. Take your baby steps, take the classes, maybe start doing little things, going to different functions, different gatherings, different meetings. Start marketing yourself, give yourself, maybe take a vacation day from this profession that you're in and use that vacation day to go to a gathering or a class, or even market yourself. If you're already a healer of some sorts, market yourself and start getting yourself out there and taking action steps to making this a reality for you. And you'll find more freedom and more peace and more clarity with every step you take. You're looking for a spiritual community, a spiritual family. And now's the time to do it. And Spirit is with you doing it. And I keep feeling like I need to take one of these cards. So I'm going to ask for clarity and guidance once again. And I thank Spirit for being present and for helping us and for allowing me to be a channel for these messages that are coming through today for you. So this is Archangel Michael. I hope you can see these cards okay. There's a bit of a glare, so. Archangel Michael, I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. You can't get more clearer than this. I mean, there's 50 cards in these decks. So to pick out one, Spirit is speaking straight to you. And it's almost like not so much a challenge, but permission granted, go forward with this is what I keep feeling very, very strongly. So I hope you have a great week this week. I know you'll have a great week this week. End of May, beginning of June, summer. You're going to spring right into your whole rest of the year is what you're going to do. With Spirit right behind you the whole way. So have a blessed, amazing week, and I will talk to you all later.